Hello. In this session, we're going to focus on hip strengthening exercises. That's what a lot of people need to focus on. You need some yoga blocks, a pillow cushion, maybe some weights, all right? We're going to start laying on our side and have a yoga block here on its mid-level. You might want to try a rolled up towel or a flattened pillow underneath your ribs here. If laying without the pillow, cushion, towel, feels uncomfortable, it puts too much pressure on your shoulder. Elevating your ribs off the floor will make that more comfortable for the long haul. Now, your knees are bent forward. Take your top hand to your top hip there. Really grab onto the pelvis. Feel the bones in there if you can. Things to watch out for is that you're going to round your lower back excessively at some point. I want you to try not to do that. You're going to think of arching your lower back a little bit. So let's try and see what that feels like. Take your hand and the fingers in the front and your thumb towards the back side of your pelvis or hips. Now, you're going to bring your tailbone through your legs like a scared dog and feel how your lower back rounds. Then do the opposite. Send your tailbone behind you like a duck's tail. Feel how your lower back arches. Go one way, tailbone through your legs is rounding, and then the other way arches. This is a big range of motion, rounding, and then arching. Try not to bear down on your head, just let your head rest, rounding and arching. Now come between those two things. Not round, not extreme rounding, not extreme arching. This is the place that we're going for with your pelvis and lower back alignment. What's going to happen for most people over time is that their lower back is going to round as we go along. So I try and think of reaching your tailbone behind you just a little bit. I've talked a lot. So keeping your lower back and pelvis very still, bottom leg stays down. Just lift your top knee up only as far as the pelvis does not twist or torso, and then lower it down. As you lift, you're going to feel that your lower back wants to round a bit, potentially 9. Try not to. Don't arch excessively, but make sure you don't also round subtly. Breathe deeply, 8. Take your time, let your head rest. The tempo is on purpose. Gentle head resting, 7. Easy control, eyes, shoulders, chest, hips facing forward, 6 as much as you can. Really keep the pelvis very still. Now you'll feel 5 tissues between your fingers and your pelvic bones moving. Soft sino moving is not the same thing as bone moving forward, so don't get the two confused. There's many layers of tissue between your fingers and bone. You're going to feel those sliding around between your fingers and bone. 3, that is okay. What you don't want to feel move is the bone itself. 2, you might think that over time, you might find that over time that lower back slowly rounds. Try not to. That was one set already. Here we go, round 2. Again, easy, just this is all we need to do. Take your time. Gentle, easy, 9, let your head rest, control. Easy, gentle, 8, keep that small arch to your lower back, not excessive, but there, existing, 7. Easy, take your time. Gentle, breathe, 6. You can feel the strength you need in your hip to move the leg, but also the awareness you need in your pelvis and your hip and your lower back to keep that still against the motion of your leg. 5, take your time, easy, gentle, breathe, 4, good work everyone, control, easy, gentle, 3, very nice job, keep the pelvis very still, easy, 2, head resting, one more time, tempo is important, easy, gentle, really great job, last round, here we go, up, breathing, easy, and lower, control, keep the pelvis and hip and lower back very still, 9, well, just your thigh bone moves. Easy, gentle. Take a break, it's all right. 8, slow and control. Breathe deeply. Gentle, breathe. 7, excellent work here. Notice I'm not lifting up slower and lowering down quickly. 6, it's up slow and lower down slow. Easy, breathe. There's many ways to exercise. 5, this one's slow up and slow down. Breathe deeply. 4, trying to get your hip to have endurance. Breathe deeply, 3, so a slower, lighter tempo really helps facilitate that, especially when you're focusing on alignment, 2, and what your joints are doing and not doing. Easy, gentle. See, and that's over so soon. Now, stretch that top leg long. You may find that that foot being on the floor doesn't feel so good on that top hip. It might feel too much. So use the yoga block. Find a level of yoga block that works best for you. The higher that leg is off the floor, the less aggressive it's going to be on that top hip. Feel free to use that for yourself as you need. And again, take your hand to your hip. Make sure it doesn't round or arch excessively. It stays between those two things. Now the top leg floats up, the straight knee faces forward. It's going to want to rotate. Try not to. This is a different exercise. Again, it lifts up facing forward, 9, reaching away from you. Things that happen here is that your lower back moves as the leg lifts. 8, try not to. So think about the underside of the contact of the floor here, 7, not moving. You want to feel your pelvis doesn't go one way to lift the leg and the other to lower. It's not a pelvis movement. It's a thigh bone movement. 5, easy breathe. Keeping your pelvis very still. 4. Again, the tempo is important to help gain awareness and control. 3, and autonomy. Easy, gentle. Take your time, straight knee facing forward. 2. Really good job there. Easy facing forward, head resting. 10 more. See those one round array. Take your time, stretch it long. 10. Try not to move the pelvis, especially in this motion of side to side. You're going to feel that pelvis and lower back want to move to lift the leg. Try not to. Head resting. 8. Take your time, straight knee facing forward. If your shoulder feels tension here, 7. Again, try a small rolled up towel, whatever works for you. 6. I don't have a pillow. That feels good. Easy. That will take the tension out of that shoulder and neck potentially. 5. So don't be afraid of doing that for yourself. Breathe deeply. 4. Excellent. Get right. Gentle. Easy, gentle. 3. Keep your pelvis very still. Gentle. 2. Knee facing forward. And it's going to want to rotate. Try not to. That leg last round is also going to want to wander forward. Try not to let it do that either. Keep it in line with your body. 9. Most people have to think of reaching that leg back a little further than they think they should. 8. The pelvis is also going to want to twist here. 7. Try not to. Keep your pelvis very still. 6. And it just takes practice. You're not going to understand the full ramifications of where your pelvis is when it's moving and when it's not moving. 5. If you're just starting thinking about it. It takes practice. 4. Easy to acknowledge. Oh, this part should stay still. The thigh bone moves. 3. The pelvis stays still. Lower back stays still because the pelvis is staying still. 2. One more time. Take your time. Yes, that was really great. Now you're going to stretch your bottom leg long, top foot on the floor in front of you. This top foot can be anywhere, right, that feels good to you. You can also use that yoga block here and stack your leg like that in case having your foot on the floor does not feel good to you. Right? So pick the version of the exercise that works best for your comfort level. I keep knocking this block down here. Here we go. Now, hips are as square as possible. Here, your pelvis tries to stay still again. If you have a towel on your ribs or it feels like it's too much pressure or too hard to move, make the towel lower. Make your pillow flatter for yourself. You don't want to have tension, but you do want to move. Now, that straight bottom knee lifts and lowers. That's all we're doing. Take your time. 9. Easy. Stretch that leg long. Control. 8. Head resting. Easy. Stretch it long away from you. 7. That knee faces forward as well with your eyes and chest and hips. Breathe deeply. 6. Good one. Easy breathe. Gentle. 5. Really great job here. Easy breathe. 4. If your foot is too close to you, it's going to encourage your waist to collapse on top and stretch on the bottom. 3. Have that foot a little further away from you. 2. So you're not encouraging your torso to be in a side bending motion. Here we go. Round 2. It goes by so quick. 10. Easy. Hips are as square as they can be. 9. Again, this leg can be resting on a block in front of you. 8. If this position doesn't work for you. Head resting. Breathe deeply. Stretch. 7. Good, everyone. Take your time. Reach that leg away from you. 6. Can that knee face forward the whole time? 5. It doesn't get to rotate towards the floor here. 4. It's going to want to do that. Take your time. 3. Is your lower back maintaining that soft supportive arch? Breathe deeply. 2. Make sure it's not rounding over time. Easy. See, that was one round already. Here we go. Gentle. 10. Letting your head rest. Stretch that knee long away from you. 9. You're doing really great here. Take your time. Gentle. 8. Try not to let the hip fall back slowly over time either. Breathe deeply. 7. You may have to think of keeping this knee opening to the side of it. 6. Keep the pelvis square. Again, use that yoga block. Put the shin on that block. 5. It's too uncomfortable for you here. 4. Really great job. Easy. Get that knee to face forward. 3. Mine wants to face the floor quite a bit all the time. 2. Easy breathe. Keep the hips square and level. Last round here. Head just rest. Feel free to make your block lower. That you might like that more. 10, easy, no big deal. That may put a lot of pressure on your shoulder, then elevate block higher. And maybe use a towel or pillow on your ribs. 8, to make sure comfortable. Breathe deeply. 7, get that knee to face forward. Tricky, tricky, tricky. 6, really good job there. Easy, breathe. 5, doesn't look like much, but feels like a lot. 4, take your time. Gentle arch to your lower back. 3, easy to discount what does not look challenging. 2, until you try it. Easy, breathe. 1, excellent work. Was that our last round? I think that was our last round. Bend your knees together. Excellent job. All right, we're going to do the other side. Hit pause. Get some water for yourself as you need to. First variation is 2 knees bent together. And again, take your hands on your pelvis here. Feel your lower back round. Tailbone goes through your legs like a dog's tail. Then reach your tailbone back like a duck's tail. And again, rounding here and then arching. You want neither extreme to happen. One more time, rounding and arching. Come between those two things so it's not rounded or arched. There is just a gentle arch to your lower back, like the gentle arch you have the back of your neck. 4 fingers in the front, thumb in the back if you can. Maintain that position. Gentle little arch. Put a little towel or pillow under your lower ribs here to give you some support there. Top knee lifts. Try not to change the shape of your pelvis. Position, I shouldn't say change the shape. You can't really change the shape of your pelvis now, unless you're giving birth specifically. Breathe deeply, in a way that you can feel anyways. The pelvis does move slightly, but not that's really tangible to feel directly. 7, easy, take your time. Gentle, breathe. 6, excellent work there, head resting. Easy, take your time. 5, lower down with control, eyes and chest facing forward, breathing. 4, make sure you're comfortable here, no pain or strain to your joints. 3, easy. What happened to that little arch to your lower back? Is it decreasing? 2, or are you over-exaggerating it? 1, then we have another round to go. 2 more rounds. Here we go. Easy, breathe, gentle. 10, take your time, nice and slow. Easy, breathe. 9, good. Let your head rest, everyone. Take your time. Body stays very still. 8, eyes, chest, shoulders facing forward. Try not to look down to your leg over time. 7, it's not going to fall off, I promise you. If you don't know what your form is, you have a phone, most likely a smartphone or a computer or something like that, that has a FaceTime app on it, 5, or a Zoom application. You can use those applications to look at yourself and see what your form is, in case you don't have a mirror readily handled. A mirror that's handy? Is that how I say that too? A mirror that's handy. Anyway, in case you can't see yourself easily. Last round, take your time. Use technology to your advantage. 10, easy, control. Keep your pelvis very still. 9, let your head rest. Easy, gently. Control, breathe deeply. 8, keep that small arch to your lower back. Breathe deeply. 7, it's going to want to go the other way most likely over time. 6, try not to let the pelvis twist when the leg goes up. 5, it's a thigh bone motion, not a pelvic motion. Breathe deeply. Easy. 4, it might burn a bit, and that is okay. Gentle. Easy, breathe. 3, head resting, take your time. Easy, gentle. 2, one more time, really good job. Head resting, easy, breathe. Really nice. Stretch your top leg long. Use that yoga block again to elevate that leg if that feels easier and more comfortable on your hip, no big deal. And same thing here. Try not to twist the hip as the straight knee lifts, straight knee facing forward, and lowers down. Use a pillow under your lower ribs here. 9, make yourself more comfortable. Easy, gentle. 8, stretch that knee long away from you. Control, facing forward, eyes, chest, shoulders, hips, knees. 7, take your time. Stretch that leg away from you. 6, gentle arch to your lower back, breathing. 5, inhale, exhale fully. Is that straight knee facing forward the whole time? 4, it can be really hard to tell unless you can visually see it. Looking at something. 3, looking down is kind of tricky because you can't always see your knee. And that's not create alignment. 2, easy breathe, gentle arch to your lower back. We have 2 more rounds to go. Here we go. Take your time. Gentle. 10, can that knee be straighter? Knee facing forward. 9, easy, control. Only lift as high as that knee can face forward. 8, control, easy. Stretch that knee forward. If you go too high, that leg and hip might twist. 7, that's not the goal. The goal is keeping the pelvis still with a straight knee facing forward. High is not the goal. 5. It could be a nice thing to achieve over time, but it's not the first immediate goal. 4. You want to keep that knee facing forward, training your hip to get that knee to face forward. 3, as much as you can. Easy, gentle. 2, gentle arch to your lower back. Again, easy, lengthen. We have 10 more to go. Take your time. Reach that leg away from you. 10. Head resting. Good, everyone. Reach that leg long away from you. 9. Really good job. Take your time. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it long. 8. Very good work here. Easy, breathe. Stretch, lengthen. 7. Gentle arch to your lower back. Easy, breathe. 6. The tempo is important. Control. Stretch it away from you. 5. Make that hip work for you. Breathe deeply. 4. Stretch that knee. Easy, gentle. Breathe deeply. 3. I forgot how many rounds I've done. Breathe deeply. 2. Is this round 2 or round 3? I think it's round 2, so we have one more round to go. Apologies if I'm wrong. I do make mistakes. 10. Take your time. If it's round 4 and you know it, just fast forward to the next part. 9. No big deal. Easy, breathe. 8. I don't have that luxury. Take your time. Gentle arch to your lower back. 7. Reach that leg away from you. Control. Breathe deeply. 6. I do want to let the leg go down every time, all the way down. 5, and then re-engage to lift. Easy, breathe. That's a nice way to move, because in life, you're not holding things the whole time forward, so we're training in that mind. Though there is nothing wrong with also saying, 3, keep that leg off the floor the whole time. Though at this tempo, 2, that may be really too difficult for so many people. Easy, breathe, and rest down. Woof! Very good job. That was probably 4 rounds. Apologies if that was. Now, again, feel free to put this shin on a block in front of you in case this position of the foot on the floor doesn't work for you. Again, the foot can be anywhere that gets your hips square and you have comfort. Bottom straight leg facing forward. If you have a rib towel under here and it's too intense on your head and neck because of the position of this bottom leg, decrease the level of the towel, or no, don't use it. See what that feels like. Bottom straight knee lifts and lowers. Take your time. Eyes facing forward. 9. Pelvis doesn't move. What happened to the arch to your lower back? 8. Eyes and chest facing forward, breathing, stretching long. 7. Getting that knee face forward the whole day here. Stretch. 6. You're doing a great job. You can't see my knee. Okay. There we go. 5. Either way. Easy, breathe. Hips is square to the wall in front of you. 4. As you can. Gentle arch to your lower back here. 3. Good, everyone. Control. Stretch it long away from you. 2. Very good job there. Easy, breathe. Round 2. Remember that. Round 2. Here we go. Gentle. 10. Stretch that knee long away from you. Take your time. Breathing. 9. Good, everyone. Control. Head resting. Stretch it long, long, long. Breathe. 8. Let your head rest. Try not to bear your head down. Breathe. 7. To get support. Let it just rest like it's on a pillow. Breathe deeply. Stretch. 6. Good, everyone. Take your time. Gentle arch to your lower back. 5. How straight can that knee be? Get that knee to face forward as well. 4 the whole time. Control. Easy, breathe. 3. Great job there. Gentle. Stretch, reach. 2. One more time. Really good job there. Last round. This is round 3. This I know to be true. Take your time. Keep that gentle arch to your lower back here. 10. Easy. Hips and pelvis stay very still. 9. Just your bottom thigh bone that you're moving, knee facing forward. Take your time. 8. Easy. Again, the tempo is important. We are working on endurance. 7. Gentle arch to your lower back. Breathe deeply. 6. Nice. Everyone, stretch that knee long. Take your time. Breathe deeply. 5. Excellent work there. Control. Stretch it away from you. 4. Just 3 more. You're doing really well. Control. 3. Yes, 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 yes. 2 more, please. Stretch it long. 2. Head resting. 1 more time. Easy, breathe. Yay. Excellent work. Come on to your hands and knees here. Really great job. If you can, just going to round your spine and sit back gently as far as you have comfort. Relaxing your shoulders. Easy, gently. Big breath in. And exhale gently. Release away. Excellent job. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's really, 10 minutes and really strengthening for your hips, specifically at that tempo. And it feels really nice to be kind to yourself and to nourish your body in ways that are really great for you long term. You can do this series every day if you'd like until you feel a real strength in your hips and maybe less pain in your lower back. Thank you for joining me. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.